Hey, Jazzy Pants. It's time for some more politics talk. And I haven't really been teaching you much lately because you're a dog. And let's face it, you're not, um, you've got a heart of gold, but that little brain in there, it doesn't have a lot of room for a lot more information. And you've got things on your mind, like walking and eating. But I'm going to fill you in because I think it's important. It's a little bit complicated, so stick with me. Okay? So, so we have a president who basically cares about not much. He's a bully and he's done a lot of bad things. And you know how bullies go. Like, can you go to the dog park and their dogs are picking on other dogs and they're just not good dogs. And okay, another thing is, you know how when you go somewhere and like you don't stink, you're not a stinky dog. Sometimes you roll in something, like you get close to other stinky creatures. Like when we were at the Tolt the other day and you were rolling in fish, and that was stinky. Yeah, so people get close to Trump and they also get stinky. It's hard to tell what comes first, but anyways, that happens. So while you're investigating stuff, I'll just keep talking. But okay, yeah, we're talking about impeachment now, and we don't know how it's going to end. And I know we just have no idea. And like, I was thinking of going to that psychic in North Bend. Yeah, I know, she's funny. I don't know if she's funny or if it's even a she, but I see the sign and it says psychic, past, present. And I'm like, I know, we could figure out the past and the present. It's the future that we don't know about, right? Yeah, we don't know about the future, and neither does that psychic. And we don't know how it's going to end. Trump seems to be coaxing everybody to impeach him. And I don't know if maybe he just doesn't understand. Maybe he thinks it's peach ice cream or something. Because he's like flaunting his misdeeds now. That's what's going on. Are you good? Do you have any questions? Do you have a question? I guess we weren't quite done. Because one thing I wanted to talk about is what Trump is doing in the Ukraine is saying he's trying to rout out corruption, which is kind of hilarious. He thinks that Joe Biden, who's like a lifetime civil servant who has not demonstrated any corruption, he says that he is corrupt. And it's hilarious because it's about Joe's son having a big expensive or a big high paying position in Ukraine, which may be a little sketchy. Wait, and when in fact Trump has his daughter and his son-in-law and his son, all these people that have no qualifications, he's given them security clearances and he's given them big jobs, and he's having people fly to airports that support him, and he's having people stay in the Trump motel. I almost called it a motel. I think he wouldn't like that. It's not a motel. They're Trump hotels because I guess they're fancy. So he's having all these things that are basically him using his position to get a lot of power. I know you just want to go to sleep when I start talking. And it would be hilarious, except for it's really a heartbreaking situation with our country basically going down the tubes. Okay, that's all. In our next episode, I'm going to do that little rant about golf, okay? Maybe you can help me figure out what it is about the humans. Okay, thanks, Jazzy.